Good morning, everybody. This is Ed, and welcome back to Let's Cook It. Today, I'm going to take this boxed fudgy brownie mix and add some different ingredients, kind of going off the package directions, but substituting what it normally says. Now, this is enough for a 13 by 9 inch pan, which I already have prepared. I've already sprayed it with nonstick spray. And instead of the vegetable oil that it says, and the 2 large eggs and the 3 tablespoons of water, we're going to substitute some things. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the camera down here so you can see the bowl. And of course, you just want to empty everything in there, just like that. Now, the box directions says to use 2/3 cup of vegetable oil. What we're going to do instead is use butter instead of the oil. So what I've done, I've melted a 1/3 cup of butter in there. I'm not going to use 2/3 of a cup of butter because I'm also going to add another dairy product in there, which does have fat in it, and that's going to be a 1/4 cup of sour cream. So you just want to put that in there. The recipe on the box also states to use 2 large eggs. I'm going to use 3 large eggs, just like that. And the box directions says to use, 3 tablespoons of water. What I'm using is 4 tablespoons of this International Delight Southern Butter Pecan Coffee Creamer. This stuff is amazing. All right. And we're going to use this, look at this, vintage, let me move that, Sunbeam Mix Master with Burst of Power. Still growing strong after all these years. Let's get it started. So, just mix it up. Let's use that burst of power. There we go. You know, when we were kids, my mom would make a cake or something. She didn't do that a lot. We didn't eat a lot of sweets growing up, but sometimes she would let us lick the beaters. Now they don't really recommend that because of the raw eggs, but I am tempted to do it, although I'm not going to. Let's get a spoon out here. I came semi-prepared. Anyway, there's the bowl and the dish. Let's just put the brownie mix in here. This dish that I'm using to bake the brownies in is a little bit bigger than a 9 by 13, but not that much. So I thought I would go ahead and use it. Man, this smells good already. It's not even in the oven. You are going to bake this per the package directions at 325 degrees. Let's get this spread out here. I was watching some videos the other day, and I just happened to come across some recipes for brownies from a boxed mix, not homemade, although I have made those, and the different substitutions you can put in there. This batter is really thick. I don't know if it's thick because we use different ingredients or if it's thick anyway. Not real sure. So hopefully this is going to turn out the way I hope. Sometimes I think when you make brownies, the batter should be a little bit more pourable than this is. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've made brownies, so I'm not sure. So I'm just going to do the best I can by spreading that around. And if it turns out great, which I think it will, we'll be successful. All right. So that's it for right now. Now, I do want to read what I found and some of the box mix hacks that you can find. Of course, it says swap the water with whole milk or flavored coffee creamer, which I did. An extra egg, which I did. Butter over oil, which I did. You can also downsize the pan, like use an 8x8 or a 9x13, whatever, 9x9. And the other one, what I did was a 1/4 cup of full-fat sour cream or 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk to drastically increase moisture and richness. All right. I don't know about the sweetened condensed milk. That might be a little bit too sugary for my taste. It might be a little bit too sugary for a lot of people unless you have a real sweet tooth, which I do not. Anyway, I'm going to put the video on pause. I'm going to put the brownie mix in the oven and come back in about, let's see here. What does it say? Pan size 9x13, like 25 minutes. All right. So that's what we'll do. See you in about 25 minutes. Bye for now. Okay, everybody, I'm back. The brownies have been out of the oven for about 20 minutes or so. They're still a little bit warm, but I'm going to go ahead and cut a little piece of it and see how they turned out. Let's put the camera down there so you can see. I think they look pretty good. Definitely not as thick as I would like, but that's okay. That turned out good. I think the substitutions worked out really well. The coffee creamer. I don't know if you can really taste the difference, but maybe, because it was only like 4 tablespoons, but it still turned out well. I think the addition of the sour cream and butter instead of the oil, I think that was a good mixture. I was looking on the package box, side of the box. They said there's other substitutions you can use, like you can use applesauce instead of the oil, applesauce instead of the water, you know, anything like that. Just to make it, you know, switch it up a little bit, I guess, or maybe reduce some calories. I don't know. But anyway, these, excuse me, these do taste really well, really good. Man, I'm struggling today. I need to get outside and get some sunshine because today it wasn't, or yesterday I wasn't able to do that because it rained most of the day. All right. So I definitely recommend the substitutions that I use today. It's basically just following the package directions and adding, I think, whatever you want, whatever you think is going to taste good. So it's not much of a recipe per se. It's just the box directions and any additions or subtractions you would like to make. I don't think it can go wrong. All right, everybody. I'm going to cut a brownie for Rich, see how he likes it. I think it's going to be something that he does like because he's the one with the sweet tooth in the family. And of course, I do have an audience, but dogs can't have chocolate, so I'll have to find something else to give them, maybe a piece of cheese or whatever. Okay, everybody. I hope everyone has a great day. If you're able to, get out and enjoy this weather. It's absolutely gorgeous here. And I hope everyone's being safe, happy, and healthy. All right, as always, I'm going to say it. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to taste good. This is Ed. This is Let's Cook It. And if you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell, that really helps me out. Everyone, I'll see you next time on Let's Cook It. Have a great day. Be safe, be happy, and be healthy. Bye for now.